To make the flower for the Garden State shawl, start with a slip ring. So wrap the working yarn around your pointer finger into a loop, come through the loop, and then grab the working yarn end and pull it through the loop. Then you're going to chain 1, and then into that loop you are going to work 5 single crochets. So into that slip ring you're working 5 single crochets. Here's my second in the stitch, wrap through. So all into that slip ring. And the slip ring is pretty magic. You pull it tight just like that and it's turned into a little loop. Now we're going to go under the first single crochet that we had made and make a slip stitch to join the piece into the round. So now we have 5 single crochets here. To begin the next round, I'm going to chain 4 stitches, and then I'm going to work a single crochet into the very next single crochet of the round. Then I'm going to chain 3 stitches and work a single crochet into the next stitch on the round. And I'm going to repeat that all the way around until I have a total of 5 chain 3 spaces. Although I'm going to count that first space with the chain 4 as my first chain 3 space, even though it's 4 stitches. I know that's a little confusing, but we did 4 to build up the height of the round. So essentially there will be 5 loops here, each separated by a single crochet. So here we are at the end of the round, and I'm going to slip stitch into the first chain of those 4. It's a little tricky to get into. I'm going to slip stitch there instead of working a single crochet at the end. So now I have these 5 spaces right here. I'm going to work petals into each one of those spaces. To do that, I'm going to start with a single crochet, then I'm going to work a double crochet into that same chain 3 space, another double crochet, a third double crochet all into that same space, and then a single crochet into that space before moving on to the next one. So each one of those chain 3 spaces, each one of those loops, gets a single crochet, 3 double crochets, and then an additional single crochet. That's how we build up the petals of our flower, and there are 5 petals here. So you're just going to work one at a time, single crochet, 3 doubles, and all into the same loop before moving on to the next loop for each petal. And the single crochet. So the single crochets create a shorter stitch and the double crochets are a little taller. That's what gives our petals the shape, the rounded shape that we see here. So here's our second double, third double crochet, and then a single crochet. So now I'm on my last petal, same as all the others, single crochet, 3 doubles, so 1, 2, and 3, and then my final single crochet. And then after that single crochet, I'm going to work a slip stitch into the very first single crochet of the round. Then I'm going to cut my yarn, leaving a decent enough tail to sew the flower onto my shawl. And then I am going to pull that loop up and out to fasten off the piece. So I don't make any knots, I just pull the loop straight up and out. There you have it. Happy crocheting.